Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Todd. You've got Austin here and a couple people on the live video, I am sure. We're at BFA Entourage Funnel Chat number 11, I think, or 12. That doesn't really matter. We're just doing it. But today what we're going to do, we got a lot of questions being asked here. What we're going to do today is go over some housekeeping things. I want to show you guys because there's some talk about, maybe it could be more streamlined, where to find information, things like that. I'm going to show you like really quick. Same thing I did last time. So if you saw this last time, tune out. How to find some key things. Then I'm going to go into your questions, and if there are no questions at that time, I'm going to go ahead and just build a funnel for you guys. I've done this before several times, so it's like if you've seen me do it before, it's not that exciting. It's just to show that within a 1 hour span of time, or even less than that, you can have your first funnel up and running. You don't have to wait like hours on end. It doesn't take 3 days. I'm going to just build it while we're here talking, so you're going to be able to see it. We've got some questions here in the group. Let me just go check out what's going on with everybody. Oh, yeah, it has started. Dave, I don't know if you can hear me, if anyone can hear me, but I'm going to go ahead and shout out here. We are live. Cool. Cool. All right. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If people hop on here, just type in, hey, what's going on, guys? And if you have any questions, the best thing to do is type them in that chat right here, so you don't, so I don't miss them, and so we don't, move past them. And if you're not on the Google Hangout right now, what you can do for me is comment on that status, the BFA Entourage status, with your questions, and then either Austin or myself can let me know that's there. I'll shift over, be able to answer for you straight away. Cool. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go shift my screen right now, share my screen rather, and then you will see this little vortex thing that always happens. So I'm gonna present to everyone. Okay, guys. So again, the thing I hear most is like there are too many videos, right? That's the complaint I hear most about the BFA digital program. There's too many videos. It's not streamlined. I don't know where to start. It's very confusing. So I get that. This right here is you're being given a chainsaw for the job a scalpel needs to do, and that's a good thing because sometimes the scalpel just isn't going to get through the rock, right? You got to get all this information down to be able to be that converting machine that you want to do. Because obviously just having the funnel is great, but we have plenty of testimony of people who have their funnel built out, they're bringing in leads, they're getting a huge amount of leads, and they get not a single deal closed. And there's a reason behind that. It's because of everything that's missing here, show up and close. You can't see my mouse, but down here, show up and close. And up here at the sales training and some of the Facebook marketing stuff too. And by the way, guys, please do not discount how powerful this Facebook organic marketing is. Most of my business comes from this. I say 80% of business comes from Facebook. It does. Not a whole lot comes from the ads, right? Those I generally use, remember, to foster more business, right? I hand them out to agents if I need to. I use these to get relationships. I use these, the organic part of it, to get actual deals closed because that's the people who follow me most. My live videos, things like that. This is huge. I know you all came here for funnels, and I respect that, and I want you to do really well with your funnels. But just please don't discount this because it's very important. That being said, if you want to get your immediate quick start of what to do, go to the funnel here. And when I say the funnel, I'm in the left-hand column, Facebook ads. I believe Facebook ads is your module. About 10 fields down is the funnel between AWeber follow-ups and real estate community ad results. Click on the funnel, and this is like one of the only non-videos that you've got there. So you're gonna go ahead and save all of these links for yourself, right? So just go ahead, copy and put this somewhere, right? Because you don't wanna always have to come back in here to get these links. The second thing you're gonna wanna do is after you have all these links, and what these are, it's like you click on them. Guys, if you can see this, it's the, oops. Sorry, it's the text, it's the way the picture looks. If you go back to the previous page, it shows you what the lead page is going to look like. This is the one that Ryan built himself for Partridge Creek. What the Wufoo looks like, right? And what the follow-up emails are going to look like too. And this is like pretty good here, just to copy and paste this, but we actually have a code for this now. It's not in BFA, so ask me for it, and I'll get it to you guys because it's saved in my Evernote somewhere, and it's like one of those AWeber codes where you just copy it, paste it in, and it's good to go. Cool? Cool. Okay, I'm going to go and check out some questions, and then if all else is good, I'm going to go ahead and just build y'all a funnel right now. Okay.
Looks like we're getting questions.
Seems like it, yeah. Okay, then. Cool. All right, well, So if you're going to build out the funnel, if you're going to build out the funnel from scratch, maybe this would be fun. If there are more people on here, y'all could guide me on what I need to do. But like, hey, no, go this way or press on that thing. We don't actually have that or time for that right now. So I'm just going to show you how to do it, right? So to build a funnel, you need lead pages, you need Aweber, and you need Wufoo, right? You need those three things. Wufoo is free, lead pages is cheap, and Aweber is even cheaper than that. So that's a pretty good start. Log into my account right here for lead pages. I'm not sure what's going on with this thing right here. Oh, that's not lead pages. That was Aweber. Okay, cool. These websites all kind of merge together sometimes, I swear. Let me, well, I didn't mean to get into, Lily, I didn't mean to get into your lead pages account, so I'm sorry about that. Let me sign out of here. And try one more time to get mine right. So Lily, I think mine is, sounds about right. Let's go for it. What the fuck? Who canceled my account? Is everyone seeing this? I'll have to send them a very angry message here about why my account has been canceled. Okay. All right, guys, I'm not building you a funnel because I'm not going to pay these guys $37 more a month to get this thing down. What I will do is build everything else until we get to that funnel point. Cool? All right. Sorry about that. I wasn't even aware that I'd canceled my account. I guess I switched to something else. But, an Aweber here, in fact, it doesn't really work out too well without the lead page. So let me just do this. Let me just do everything ad related up until the lead pages, and then we'll just go from there because that kind of throws a wrench in my whole machine. Before I do that, let me hop back over here and see if anybody has any more questions for me, and if not, we'll just get going. I might have to just sign up for this damn thing just so I can do this thing.
Todd, if you want, I can pull up my lead pages.
That might even be good too, because then I can build you one. How best to do this? Man, go ahead and send me a Facebook message with your login. I'll log in here because I want people to be able to.
I will.
See it. Cool. That's Aweber. Son of a bitch, man. You guys have this problem too, where it's like all these services you're trying to log into Wufoo with your Aweber account and trying to log into MailChimp with your Aweber account, and it just doesn't work. Okay, sign out. Just
a second here. I believe that's the right password, but my Mac spoils me and logs me in automatically. So.
Oh, I know it. I'm just waiting on yours to come in, man. Or did you send it to the? Where'd you send it to?
I sent it to your personal page.
Oh, like a message?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Turn on chat. It didn't quite come through yet. All right. Man, I'm gonna kill you pretty soon, I swear. What was your email address? I'm not seeing it pop up. I'll just type it in.
Here you go. I'll drop it in the chat.
Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry. What was it, man?
I just dropped it over in the chat.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So with Kepley@gmail.com?
Yes.
Cool, man. And then you might not want to tell me your password here over live.
That's what I'm here. What's your phone number?
Okay, here. All right. 415-794-1073. All right, and guys, people who are watching who are like, what the hell are these two doing? You can't possibly do internet marketing when you have to build some kind of crap like this if you can't have fun with it. Stuff's going to go wrong. Stuff's going to break. Your computer's going to start smoking, and it just happens. You know what I mean? It just happens. We got to deal with it, rock and roll, and we're going to get through. The point is that if you can get your – Austin, I just got your text.
Okay, cool.
Get your situation squared away live on camera while everyone's watching, you can do just about anything in the whole world, I found. So that being said, I'm going to go over here, stop sharing my screen briefly so I can log into the homie Austin's account here. It's a good day when your phone takes longer to load than your computer does.
Yeah.
All right. Give it a shot here. I'm not going to save your password. Cool. We're in. All right. So cyberspace, we are back on schedule. We are going to get back to building out our funnels. Cool. Cool. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of an issue here. So screen share. What I was saying was, I was like talking to the muted mic. When we start up here, I like to choose the Bikini Girl, which is the one that Ryan calls it. It's got a different name, so you want to go ahead and search by highest converting because it converts well. And it's this one right here. It's new basic squeeze template. It's the one with a lady in a bikini. I mean, that's how you recognize as Bikini Girl. And the reason you want it here, I'll open it up here. The reason you want this one is because, well, that's nice. Hot homes of Austin, help me out, man.
Murfreesboro.
You gotta give me something I can't spell, really.
Murfreesboro.
That
Yes, that's it.
sure? Okay. All right. Cool. All right, man. Hot homes of Murfreesboro. Loading up right now. And I'm going to go ahead and reiterate my favorite point that I like to make is that I am not good at being a creative person. What that means, like, I'm a super creative guy, but whenever I try to do something creative, it doesn't work. So instead of that, I'm going to go ahead and copy everything Ryan does word for word, see what that gets me. I got to get used to this new lead pages too, because this isn't, can you edit the text here or no? Oh, cool, you can. Oh, that's cool. This is new. I guess I got to get back to lead pages. I use ClickFunnels for just about everything I do. So, and we're going to make this. Can we change to white? What a time to be alive, guys. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and 86 this because he doesn't. Nope. No. Clanking monkey over here, man. I swear to God. Find out more. He likes these little arrows. So I like these little arrows. And that's not like the. There we go. That's what I meant to do. And as like nice looking as she is, I'd probably want to put a different image back there. Just need to find out how to do that. This is kind of fun, right? Watch me scramble around like this. This is good. All right, change image. I'm going to go ahead and just, Austin, are these all your images that you use on your account?
Yes. Go ahead and
use one of these, or did any of these not fit your? Okay, I'll go ahead and use this one.
Yeah, just pick whichever one.
That's a pretty small. Let me get a bigger one here. You should always get like the biggest pictures. Like this size right here is probably good. This one's good too. Okay, so title Murph home. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. Can you just like, oh my God. Oh shit. Okay. Guys, I need to get used to this thing before I like try to teach it to you because I thought this was way more simplified than when I first started. So that's okay. We'll just, it's good. It's good. All right. So the next important thing we got to do is the actual integrations. Like I said, usually when you click on this button, something pops up, but hang on one second. We're not about to get defeated by a fucking website. So sorry for my language, by the way. Okay. I don't know how to do this. All right. What's the link to? Does it $90 box?
Hold on. Yeah, click lead box, my lead box, and then hit view edit. There you go.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. So just the email there, or do you want to get their name too?
Let's do name and email.
All right. So if I can just go ahead and. Oh, you know what? Where's the integration settings?
It will be over on the left-hand side at tracking.
My God.
Hold on. No, it won't be. This is the drag and drop shit they came up with. They should have stuck with the old stuff.
Man, it was so good. I could have burned through that thing in, like, you saw me do it, like 30 minutes. Now I'm like scrambling just to find out how to integrate the damn thing. Look, all right, change of plans. We're not doing this until I figure out lead pages. Sorry to cancel it on you guys, but this is just going to be me scrambling around to get this damn thing to work for 45 minutes, and I'm not going to put you all through that. So, yeah, sorry about that. We're going to back out here, back to where we're at. Okay, so I'm back here. That didn't work. We'll put it that way. That absolutely did not work for us. So short of that, which, by the way, Austin, thanks for being a good sport. Let me try to get into your account.
No problem.
There's no way in hell I'm going to learn brand new lead pages over the internet with you guys and then manage to get this thing churned out properly. But the point is, if you are good with whatever monstrosity lead pages turned itself into, good enough with that you can go ahead and copy. I'm not even sharing my screen right now. You can go ahead and copy this right here. Just get the inside scoop. If you can just copy this on lead pages, get that to work. If you can go into your ad and get this text verbatim in there, like, please don't change this. You know, there's no real reason to change it. The only thing that I would change is if you haven't hit up Dana yet, you know, to get your app, then I might do that, because that's, you know, you don't want to have someone text the lead to someone else's phone. I think this is, I'm not sure whose page this is, but the point is, you know, that you would want to change this to match your area, remove this altogether, or add in your thing, keep your link here. What AJ was saying last time, you might want to throw this link up here too, just to be safe, because the way stuff appears in the news feed, that's just the kind of way it is. And, you know, beyond that, it's, you know, just get those 6 questions in there. And the 6 questions that I'm talking about are, I usually know these by heart, so I'm going to try to know these by heart. I'm spoiled too now because I have all this stuff saved. But, you know, are you working with an agent? Are you pre-approved for a mortgage? What areas are you looking for? What is your time frame to move? What is your price point? And there's a 6th question too that I can't remember right now, but it's certainly an important one. So go back to the Wufoo forums and find out what the 6th question is, because this is like me doing clickbait, accidental clickbait. It's like, you'll never believe what the 6th question is, because I can't even believe it myself, because I don't remember it. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. Anyway, is anybody in the chat or in the Facebook group, or the one dude who decided to hang out with us today, Austin, have any questions moving forward that I can show you about anything aside from, of course, building you a funnel from scratch, which we are going to have to do? Which, besides, you know, maybe that's a good thing we're not doing that, because the homie Rob Sequel is going to be doing this really cool seller's funnel Tuesday, so a week from today, where his whole thing, and I'm kind of just pitching his thing out because I'm done with my presentation, which was the presentation, but his whole thing is that he runs seller funnels, but they're not seller funnels in the sense that, you know, you get the lead, you convert it, you list the property that same week, you bring them in. It's kind of the same idea that I keep talking about, where these are long-term, like 6 months to 1 year projects, right? So the idea is, you know, find a place that you want to break into, find something you want to break into, and then execute what he's talking about, and do it the same step-by-step way that you're doing Ryan's thing. Just do it the way Rob says to do it, and you're going to see results in the seller sphere just by being like a part of a community. And I'll let Rob talk more about that. On Thursday, we've got the lovely and terrifying Dana Croft, who's going to join us and talk to us about why we are all fools for not having an app in the modern day and age. So that's really important too, I think. I have my app. I don't track results off my app like I should, which I can, but I don't, because I never stayed through that part of the walkthrough with Dana. She was like, let's talk about lead tracking. I'm like, yeah, let's talk about it. I forgot to have a conversation with her about it. But the point is that if you can, like, this is more of like a big picture thing, right? People are going to hop off here because nobody likes big picture things. But if you can track your ROI from every single thing that you're promoting, and ROI not just on your money, right? Not just like return on the investment you put in, but your return on your time investment too. If you are, and of course if it's free, but you're you know, kind of busting your ass to get a bunch of free work and like door knocking and cold calling, those are free. Those don't, you know, you don't have to run ads for, you know, to go knock on someone's door, but it's a huge time investment. Same thing with some of the things that we do here. It's like it's kind of a large financial investment, but less time because you're doing it automatically. So Dana's going to go through a lot of that and how you can integrate your card tap app into your business, into your funnels, and improve your conversions, your ratios, and your cost per click and things like that. And that's kind of what we've got for the next couple of weeks here. Does anybody, got 3 folks down there viewing? Does anybody have any questions for us that they want us to go over? I got 3. Hang on here, guys. No, it doesn't super look like it. So, how long have I been doing this? So we're even at the half hour. Yeah, we're at the half hour point. Let me see what I can do here to show you. What can I show you guys for 5-10 minutes?
Hey, I've kind of got a question.
Yeah, man, that's fantastic.
I was just kind of curious. Do you see better results off of your stuff when you're only asking for name and email, or versus name, email, mobile phone number?
So that's good. It's a good question. So the question was, do you see better results if you are running just an email campaign, like just to get their emails, or to get their name, their phone number, et cetera, et cetera? You're going to get more leads if you ask for less information across the board, right? You probably know that. But the quality of those leads and the conversion of those leads tend to be a little bit more complex once you have a system in place for it. The reason I'm saying that is, let's say there's someone who gives you their email address, but otherwise would not have given you their name or their phone number, anything like that. That means they're looking to be emailed something, not really to have a conversation. So to close that person to even talk to you, I mean, there's some people who are very good at sales. They're like, no, I'll sneeze and they're going to want to talk to you. But that's not how most people are. So there's a way that you're going to have to, kind of address that and deal with that. But I like to get at least the first name, because in all my email campaigns, I use Insight myself. I don't use Aweber for my CRM, but for all your email campaigns, it's going to be hi first name, or hey first name, thanks for opting in. And if you don't have that, at least that first name, it doesn't look as personalized. And yeah, everyone knows that, like when they see like a hey Todd, and then everything else is automated, like of course it's automated. But that hey Todd got me to open the email. So where are we now, right? So that being said, yeah, I would at least get the first name from them if you can. There are some funnels that just do the email and then send them right to the Wufoo and try to get the full thing from them. And that kind of works too sometimes. So I'm not going to say like what will work, what doesn't work in a certain area. When you talk to AJ today, see what he does, because I think he asks for the full name and the phone number too, because they get their whole thing. And I think what you're going to see here is and Austin, once you get this thing dialed in, you start seeing the flow come in. It's not a lead shortage problem. That's most people's concern. It's a conversion problem, right? How do you get what comes in to actually want to work with you? And sometimes you have to screen that before you even reach out to them, which is going to be, asking more information, the Wufoo thing, things like that. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
That's a good answer. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you'll get a lot more leads, but the question is, do you really want more leads, or do you want better leads that you can convert? So there's a guy I was seeing on Facebook one time. It was horrible. A guy was promoting like 10-cent leads or 15-cent leads, something like that. Like how to get 15-cent leads in your area, and it's like, well, I mean, I wouldn't call those leads, because a lead's like it's contact info plus intention, right? So if you get the contact info, but they could be opting into anything. They don't have to be opting into like a home funnel. They could be opting into like a gardening funnel, right? And you just get their information to send it over. That's what I think he does. So the point is that what you're doing here, and a lot of what Austin is doing, not to keep hitting on Austin, but I keep seeing your face down there, so I'm going to keep talking about what you're doing. What we were talking about before we went live was that he's not just running the funnels. Of course, he's got the landing page set up. He's got the quiz. He's got the Wufoo, everything. He's not just running the funnels. He's posting these things in local groups. In like probably some trade groups or sales groups, things like that. Whatever you have around your area, or community groups, post those things there. In fact, just to go back to what I was saying about, don't forget the organic side of it, right? That's organic. That's, you're building a funnel, the actual funnel that you have built, you're paying for that, because you're paying for lead pages and Aweber and so on, but you're not paying for the actual impression. You're going out there, you find that you're doing that. And what Austin was saying, I don't want to make you give me a testimony or anything, but I think what you were saying was that you saw like kind of pretty decent results from going organic, right? Posting the organic groups.
Yeah, and I can real quick, if I can get it pulled up, I'll go ahead and show everybody just a little bit of what I did, and I've pulled a couple good leads off of it, especially since they're essentially free leads. Let me see if I can find it here. All right, let me turn screen share on. And I think this will be helpful for a lot of people who maybe don't have the money at first to put into a $25 a day ad or something like that. But here you can check this out. This is in a page called Hip Smyrna. It's the neighborhood or the town that I live in. and it's something really simple. I posted this early in the morning. A lot of people are going to wake up and have nothing better to do while they're taking their morning shit or drinking their morning coffee. So I just posted, said, thinking about buying your first home, take our quiz and see if you're ready. No tricks, just results and answers to every question you have. I used the little four pictures of houses, which I use in all the funnels. They just click the link here and it carries them straight over to a Woofu form where I ask the exact same questions that Ryan put into his first-time homebuyer funnel on the back page of Break Free Academy. Gotten pretty good results off of it. I don't require the mobile phone number. I've had one person give it to me. The rest have not. But I mean, like I said, 3, 4, 5 leads off of it just in a day or two. So pretty good return on it.
Absolutely, man. You know, the one thing I'll say, I think it's great, but maybe the one thing that are you running that that same picture for the funnels that you're doing too?
No, the picture that I'm running with funnels is actually, let's see here. Let me get this done. This house in the bottom right-hand corner comes from it's the most desirable neighborhood in the area. Everybody knows this house. Plus, it's one of my own, and there was a lot of photo editing done in this thing. That's the picture I run on most of my funnels. I have changed over to this top left one a few times because it looks more like a starter home. Both of them really do. But overall, I'll either run that one picture. Sometimes I'll run that 4 pictures too. But normally I run the one picture with the link right below it that they can click on the picture and it goes straight to the lead pages.
Cool, man. Are you running with the red backgrounds on your funnels too?
Yes, I wasn't originally, and I changed over, and I think I got a couple more clicks out of it, and so I just went ahead and went with that. It's just something to jump out and change a little bit of the monotony of Facebook.
So, Facebook recently started treating these differently. I'm not sure if you heard this or you read the post, but the red background that Ryan suggests in the videos. Facebook, since those videos came out, started treating those red backgrounds differently. So I might go ahead and drop the red backgrounds again. I know you've seen a little more results with that, but you might be losing a little bit of engagement because of that. Standard, you know, you can do a white background, it'll look just as good, a blue background. But the red one, for some reason, I don't know why it is, but you know, sometimes you get rejected or sometimes you won't get rejected, but you won't reach the same amount of people that you've been promised to reach, or not a lot of people are going to engage with that. So that might be one thing to consider is when you're setting it up, you might want to go ahead and you know, try it one with red, one without red, and see if you get better engagement on one or the other.
Yeah, I had no idea that they were. Of course, Facebook changes on a daily basis, so it's tough to keep up sometimes. But yeah, I had no idea that they were you know, filtering out the red backgrounds a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, that's one thing to think about there. The other things, we'll go back to your, well, you're not sharing screen anymore, but yeah, I mean, I think it rocks, man. I would just, you know, keep doing what you're doing as far as the organic thing. And the whole point of, you know, the guys who are still watching, the whole point of that was to show that, you know, those are leads. Like, you know, a lot of people, we are a very structured fucking species where when someone says leads, you think funnel, right? There's no other way to get leads from these landing pages than with the funnel. That's kind of what we think of, and that's not true. So what Austin's doing is kind of showing, you know, the flip side of that, where it's like, look, you know, yeah, the funnel will bring in a certain number of leads. I'm going to go back over to Austin's screen because he's sharing it with us. And, you know, this is it costs him what, all of maybe 25, 30 seconds to post something like this.
Yeah.
You know, even if you pay yourself $100 an hour, like I think I do, that's still, you know, not a whole lot of time value that you're wasting these things. That's kind of cool. So yeah, real cool, man. That's really, really cool that you're doing that. I think that's awesome. And when in the live events too, whenever you go to the live events, you know, Austin, I highly recommend you go to these. Really, really cool if you haven't yet. But the live event, you know, the people who leave, this is kind of cool. So the people who leave the live event with the most leads are generally the people who don't just run the funnel because in order the live event, you get set up to run the funnel. Like while you're there, you start running the funnel, so you leave with leads. But the people who also do what Austin's doing is post in the groups, right? Because it's like, you know, you're there, you got this funnel. You know, you post in the group, you post in garage sale things. You might send out emails to people. You know, if you have an email list with this thing on it, action takers, right? I mean, so the idea here is like, you know, as far as the creative goes, do what Ryan. My shirt's all fucked up. Do what Ryan's doing, because he tested about 1,000 different things. But it's, the placement of that thing, the where do I put this to get leads in? I mean, I know a guy. You're not supposed to do this, by the way. They'll shut you down real fast if you do. But Nextdoor, he prospects the shit out of Nextdoor because he lives in like a kind of a nicer techier area, and everyone's on Nextdoor, and he's always like kind of subtle posting there, and that's free. Your Facebook, your ads, not your ads, your audience network, your friends network on Facebook, that's free, right? So, like Austin was saying, you don't just have to, throw down cash to get leads, or cash to get leads. In fact, you might have your most successful funnel without throwing a single penny down at all. Actually, yeah, I have an example of that too, because I do a lot of speaking, like in front of real estate offices and things like that. Like I get to go up there, and so Ryan, he saw me present one time. He said, "I got to teach you how to close a room because you keep leaving without making any sales." So it's like, okay, that's true. So next talk I did, I made flyers with the link to my funnel, and the funnel isn't like a real estate funnel. The funnel is like get leads for like for me as a mortgage guy to work with realtors kind of thing. But the point is that I didn't. In fact, I got paid to go present in front of them. I got to hand out my cards, and I got a bunch of leads who opted in who want more information about my programs just because I had a call to action. And that's the biggest thing. Whatever you do, free, paid, like if you're going to run a free funnel or a paid funnel, paid ads, just have a very strong call to action. Good headline, call to action, deliver what your call to action is. If you're going to talk about a list of homes, when you reach out to them, they're going to be wondering like, I want a list of homes. And I got a phone call from a dude named Austin. So where's disconnect? You have to be able to sell them that. If it's like a seller funnel, which I'm going to let Rob talk all about that because it's really fucking cool. I don't mean to like sell what's going to happen a week from now, but I spoke to him about this, what he does, and it's like it's really, really cool. His lead magnet isn't really a lead magnet at all. It's more of a relationship thing that he offers a lead magnet, and I'm going to start implementing this in my area too, for sure. So that's kind of all I have for today. We're at 8:40, so we're about 20 minutes early. So if anyone wants to hop on, ask me any questions, or have me review anything of theirs, I'd be happy to. I'm here. So feel free to holler or ask or option, right? So.
Just kind of a plug on the organic side of everything too. For the people who, I literally have another screen in my office that stays on Facebook and constantly updates. Stay active on it because I actually picked up, this is going to be extremely disconnected, but my dad's first ex-wife's daughter with another man is looking to buy a house. I didn't know. I can't stand my dad's ex-wife. Don't want nothing to do with him, but if I can make some money off of the daughter, might as well, right? So she commented on another realtor's page and said, "Wow, I love this house." And he tried to hit her up. Well, I was like, well, I used to live in the same house as this girl. There's no way that I won't get the business. Hit her up, said, "Hey, if you're looking, whether our parents are divorced or not, I'll take care of you. We'll take care of everything." If I wouldn't have been on Facebook and noticed that she had commented, he probably would have got to her, got her sent over to a mortgage lender, and the deal would have been sealed before I ever even saw it.
What's the housing price on that one? Ballpark?
I think the house was listed at $189,900. So not terrible, but I'll make something near $6,000 on it. Mm-hmm. Purely because I keep Facebook pulled up. So
that's what I was gonna say. It's like it doesn't sound like much, It's like, oh, okay, well, you got one extra deal, but it's what? Like that's $6,000 you got paid for being like fucking attentive. For paying attention. And that's think about it this way: if you can routinely get paid for paying attention and for focusing on details and shit like that, what are you gonna do more of? Pay attention, right? I mean, if that kind of thing works, you're not gonna get on Facebook less, right? Because it works. You're gonna do it. So everyone, I think that's actually very, very smart, is if you have the capacity for multiple monitors or multiple systems, have some kind of a projector or a monitor in place where, the stuff in the background, the groups that you're trying to farm, things like that, they're all going. You're doing your work over here. You got your laptop here, something like that. Have something like that with Austin doing. That's actually really badass. I think that's a really cool thing to do because that's actually happened a couple of times where 3 days to 4 days later, I've seen these posts from my friends. And I have to go back to them like, oh, you know what? I'm really sorry. And I'm already talking to someone. And I have to pull the whole, oh, but did they sign a contract with you? And, no, we didn't sign a contract. I have to like pull them away. And that's so much work, man. But, so that's fucking cool. I talk a lot, but I was trying to say, short answer, that's really fucking cool. So that's cool, man. All right, so yeah, I'm just looking through here. We got about 5 notifications. Let's see, anyone is commenting here. No, no, we are. I think we're good to go, guys. If you have any questions at all, you know, y'all know this. Even if we're not live, we're done here. Go back, not to the YouTube. I know a lot of people watch on YouTube. Don't comment on the YouTube things. I don't check those. But go to the post inside Entourage. Comment on that. It's like, hey, I just thought of this question I have. Can you help me with it? Yeah, I can. So just comment there. Tag me in it if you could. As much information as you can, and then let me know if you want me to handle it right there in the post, or message you directly or something like that, and we'll get it taken care of. Okay, guys? All right. Session number 11, Entourage. It's been a great success. Again, Thursday, we've got lovely Dana Croft. Tuesday, we've got the mad scientist, Rob Siegel. And then I'm trying to get, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm barking up this tree for a while. Someone from Brian Norvell's office, I would love to get someone from that team onto our chat the following Thursday. So if they read this, that's great. I'm going to reach out to them again, see if we can set that up. Because in terms of follow-up, simply nobody has a better system. And this is coming from a guy who prides himself on having really fucking cool systems. I don't have a system as cool as that. So I think that'll be really, really valuable if they have the time to do it. That'd be excellent. But I'll keep you all posted on who's going to be coming on board and talking these things. I don't like to do it myself. I like to be able to talk to people and also being a great sport just by coming on board every single time here. But the actual presenters are going to be super interesting and have a lot of information for you guys. And I look forward to hosting them on here. So, guys, Austin, thank you so much for coming on board, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down right now. Again, questions, comments, Facebook comments, and I'll be able to handle those for you right there. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Make it a great one. Go sell something.